He's checked in for Zubats. Brown comes in for Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Halliburton.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way. Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Yeah, and this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's MP. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Outside Ingram. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their mass.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top.
Thank you, fans, for coming out here tonight. Make sure to get home safe.
These are... BA, over to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
All right, MP. This
All right, MP, how does it feel to finally get a chance to go at Ace Bailey?
Bro, I am so...
About game time and pain time.
Free Pacers merchandise. So, come your next game. Because the first 10,000 fans through the gate will get your own Indiana Postmates posters. To be here for that day. Get our free Pacers backpacks. All the latest specials on tickets are available in the ticket booth. Visit today before they are gone. Pacers mascot mini flag will be handed out by Boom. Autographs are available for the first 100 fans. Bring your family out to the next Pacers game. The National Basketball Association and the Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to underreport or interrupt play, or using improper language.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Jackson is out there with Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
He got it to go! He drops it in!
Can you believe that?
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Good on the shot. Johnson's got 7 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And the shot goes down.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Thompson outside. And Indiana, another 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The rebound by Collier. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Houston. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Jazz trail by 7. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He contributed 42 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for it.
We saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And here is Markkanen. Following the three-pointer by MP, took the opportunity when he saw it. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a very skilled three-point shooter. You can't give him room, especially from the corner.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
You're a scrub, MB. You're a scrub.
Now Bailey. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Markkanen. Launches it. Pacers with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Clark for the Pacers, a team you used to play for. The trade in 2022 for Tyrese Halliburton, charting a new course for the franchise.
Boy, he's been such a phenomenal catalyst for this surge in Pacer basketball recently. A gifted floor general, loves to be able to get out and play in the open court, is a magnetizing force and positivity for this Pacer team. Great teammate, great leader. It really is the face of the franchise currently.
Now, MP. After Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. And yes, it's good.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Ooh.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game. It's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
1:09 left here in the second. Outside Jackson. No good on the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Outside Jackson. Kessler, a screen on Siakam. Jackson passes to Collins. 5 on the clock. Wants to get into Kessler and does. The layup off target. Jumps up, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team, either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. On defense, the Pacers. It's an 18-point game. Utah moving it around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 8.
How about the confidence? Markkanen looking fearless from the corner.
Here's Thompson. He's got 25. Into the lane. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Everything's coming together for him. Obviously, the points are there. But even when Wemby isn't scoring, his defense completely changes games.
Shaq, he's living proof that aliens are among us.
I thought I was the only one that thought that.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Pacers.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jazz trail by 17. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
So on the floor for Utah, Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Kessler in at center, locking down the middle. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you so much. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Kevin, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And there it is for him. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Collier. Bailey with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Indiana leading by 17. MP's shot is good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Now at midcourt.
He's checked in for Walker. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Number one, the Pacers.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need. Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him, because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the foul called on MP. Here's Collier. Left side, Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
McConnell and Nembhard at guard. Toppin is out there with Brown. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Markkanen from outside. They grab their own miss, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
And here's MP for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bailey. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Outside Jackson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion.
As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And Indiana making a change here. Potter's checked in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here,
hits it again. Wow!
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963. And that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
Pass to Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Nembhard. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Here's Kessler. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Thompson from long range. And Indiana, another 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Kept alive. And the basket by Bailey.
With good instincts and length, Bailey is a plus offensive rebounder.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. 5th team foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for the Drums. Collier taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Fires the three. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star.
Oh, the game is going to let you know. It has its own rhythm to it. Sort of flow. If you stay within the flow, you get a feel when to pass, when to shoot. The right play early on in the game may not necessarily be the right play at the end of the game. The game tells you. You just got to listen.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark.
All right, MP, what do you think after finally getting to play against Ace Bailey?
for less drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide rim on a different way that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe-to-toe. Anyone you know, young or old, they get drove in the... I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same.
Yo, MB, let's go.